On the subway, Dr. Henry is impressing a lady with his amazing powers of observation. When he's about to get a date, a second train appears and crashes into his, causing a horrific accident. All the passengers are severely wounded or dead, and Henry is impaled on a metal rod. He tries to reach for his fallen pocket watch, but at that moment he dies. His story started 200 years ago when Henry worked as a doctor for a slave ship and already had the watch. A black man had a slight fever, and Henry was sure he only needed to rest. However, the owners were afraid the man had cholera and wanted to throw him overboard. Henry tried to defend the slave, so the owners shot him and threw his body into the sea. Something happened that night that kept him alive, and now Henry is immortal. Whenever Henry dies, his body appears naked in the water, which is happening now. After the train crash, everyone stares at him, and the cops arrest him for exposure. After he's released, he goes to his house and adds the latest incident to his diary, on which he keeps track of every time he dies. Meanwhile, Detective Joe is called to investigate the crash, and she finds Henry's watch. The cops search every car and find no survivors. The bodies are sent to the medical examiner's office, where Henry works as a pathologist. He is working on opening the train driver when Joe arrives to ask for an update. With his observation skills, he can tell that Joe is a widow and has a drinking problem. Once he finishes the examination, he concludes that the driver was poisoned. At that moment, the phone rings and Henry hears a mysterious man saying he saw him survive the train crash. The guy hangs up before Henry can ask for his identity. Moments later, Joe checks the security cameras and sees Henry getting on the train. The next day, Henry goes to work and finds an anonymous envelope containing a picture of him and his late wife Abigail in 1955. She always believed that Henry was chosen to be immortal for a greater purpose. The envelope also has a newspaper covering the subway disaster and a note. So Henry concludes that the mysterious caller